So if you guys are playing Grand Theft Auto Online on a PS4 or PS5, you might not wanna, and I'll explain why in this video today, as well as some other interesting changes that have happened to Grand Theft Auto Online, and which vehicle we can actually expect to receive next. So let's start with that first bit regarding the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5, guys. There's kind of a big warning that you need to know about. So we all know that PC Grand Theft Auto Online is filled with hackers and modders and mod menus and scams, and it just makes playing the game very, very difficult. And the same was true for a long time on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, because both of these consoles could be jailbroken and you could essentially get mods on those. Well, those servers have obviously been shut down, and we haven't seen anything like that on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Same with the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S through backwards compatibility. Modders and hackers aren't nearly as big of an issue, but it looks like this could be changing very, very soon, at least on the PlayStation 4 and on the PS5. So Rockstar Games insider TezFunds2 put this out on Twitter the other day. He relayed word that due to recent developments in the PS4 jailbreaking scene, mod menus may start appearing in Grand Theft Auto Online lobbies on the PlayStation 4 and PS5. Now, he says at the moment, the process of achieving this is still complicated and risky, which is limiting the possibility, but as hackers make progress on the PS4, this could steadily change. He said, "Bad news, PlayStation players. Due to a recent trend within PS4 jailbreaking scene, actual mod menus could start to appear within GTA Online PlayStation 4/PlayStation 5 lobbies. For now, the process is complicated and too risky for someone to do just to screw with public lobbies." Now, when I'm recording this video, Rockstar has not responded to this, PlayStation has not responded to this, and I haven't seen any examples of it actually occurring, but it looks like the ability to do stuff like that is out there. So just be careful. This is my PSA. This is my warning to you guys. Just be careful. You don't know what's going on in those lobbies out there. That's why I say, when in doubt, always stick to friend sessions, crew sessions, invite-only sessions. And luckily, everything from the latest DLC allows us to do stuff in solo invite-only sessions, like the VIP contracts, security contracts, all that sort of good stuff we can all do on our own or with friends or other crew members. So we don't have to expose ourselves to a public lobby, which is quite nice. So just giving you guys that warning that it looks like stuff like this could be happening soon on the PlayStation 4 and PS5. I hope it doesn't, but there's always a possibility. Now, let's stick with Grand Theft Auto Online, because Rockstar made some very interesting changes to the game today. So in my earlier video, we obviously talked about all the new content that Rockstar introduced into the game. Well, they also introduced a background update that seemed to have made a handful of really good fixes. So this is what they did according to insider TezFunds2. Background update: they fixed a bug with Short Trip OG Kush ending cutscene freezing. They fixed an issue with the agency office time loading. They fixed an issue with not receiving Franklin's call regarding short trips after completing the Dr. Dre contract. And then they patched an auto shop duplication glitch. All right, so a lot of good things there. Let's start at the very top. Obviously, when you complete the OG Kush ending, you don't want to be stuck in the cutscene, because then you're going to have to close your entire game. You're going to have to shut everything down just to log back in. That's obviously very, very frustrating, and it could mean you lost progress on the short trip mission itself, so no one wants that. They also fixed an issue with agency office loading time. This has happened to me a couple of times where I get kind of just like stuck in an endless loading screen trying to either enter or leave my agency. This next one is probably the most frustrating, so I'm really glad they listened and fixed it. That's the issue with not receiving Franklin's call regarding short trips after completing the Dr. Dre contract. So that was so frustrating to many that just really wanted to play the short trip stuff, but they just couldn't get the call to ultimately do it. So I'm glad that's been fixed. And then I'm not sure what the duplication glitch was at the auto shop, but that has been fixed as well. So I don't know how many of you guys were taking advantage of that, but if you were, it's now very likely not going to end up working. So that's the update that Rockstar did to Grand Theft Auto Online. And I know we just got the Obey iWagon today, but we know which vehicle Rockstar is going to be giving out next. Because it looks like Rockstar support made a typo, and next week's vehicle seems to be the Granger 3600 LX, which I think many people are looking forward to. It looks like this is one of the fan favorite vehicles to be added from the drip feed of the contract DLC. So we got some info from this on Rockstar Games Insider Tez Funds 2. He said, remember this, guess what? The Granger 3600 LX is now listed as one of the vehicles you could make a support ticket for. It's highly likely next week's vehicle. So he's basically saying on the Rockstar support site, you can make an in-game item request and choose the newest vehicle. Well, on the Rockstar support site, the newest vehicle is now the Granger 3600 LX, which obviously isn't out. The iWagon is the newest vehicle, so that suggests that that's going to be the new car in Grand Theft Auto Online. So that's what we can look forward to next week. Now, if you guys are wondering, well, at least one person asked if they could actually get the vehicle for free, like if Rockstar support would give it to them for free because they thought they were missing it. Someone said, since the iWagon is a useless, boring piece of poop that I won't be purchasing for full price, I'm tempted to push my luck to try and see if the support could give me a Granger earlier. Not sure if they wised up on this oversight yet, though. And Tez Funds 2 says, even if you somehow succeeded in convincing them to gift you a Granger early, once you boot up the game and spawn in, the game would instantly remove it from your garage. You would have to pretty much avoid logging in at all this week and wait until the tunables is updated next Thursday. So long story short, even if you were able to convince Rockstar to give it to you for free, you'd basically have to not play until next Thursday. So maybe you guys would consider that worth it. But honestly, if you just played, you'd make enough money to get the Granger 3600 LX and then some. So Rockstar's doing a lot of good in Grand Theft Auto Online. Lots of fixes that we saw today. And it looks like one of the most looking forward to vehicles is coming out next week with the Granger 3600 LX. Unfortunately, if you guys are in a PlayStation 4 or a PS5 lobby, though, just be careful. And if you notice anything suspicious going on, I'd say play it safe rather than sorry. Get out of there. Find a new lobby. You don't want someone messing with your character, trapping them, draining their money, just doing anything. So just be careful out there. That's my PSA and warning that I can give you guys. But I would love to hear from you in those comments down below. What do you think of this news and the changes Rockstar made and what we can look forward to next week? Let me know what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. Would love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.